Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? This is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I teach network marketers and entrepreneurs how to generate leads for your business, how to sponsor more reps, and how to make more money. And have you been hearing lately, sorry, it's a little windy out here, but have you heard a lot of people, probably including myself, talk about, that you should, if you want to accelerate and grow your home business opportunity, that you should be building your brand, right? You've probably heard that a bunch. Build your brand, build your brand, build your brand. And, when I first heard that, I wasn't really sure what it meant, as far as building a brand. What does that mean? Like, you are the brand. And really what it boils down to is people join people. They don't join business opportunities. So it doesn't matter what company you're with. People will join you because of who you are. So you want to build your brand. You want people to know you for you, not for what company you're with. So I decided to, because I've gotten a couple questions recently about, hey Ken, I want to build my brand, but I don't know where to start. Do I use Twitter? Do I use Instagram? Do I use Facebook? What do I do to build my brand? So I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of some tips on if I were to start building my brand from scratch right now, what would I do? How would I go about building my brand? And so let's just get it kicked off real quick. And if you have any comments or whatever, you can give me a thumbs up or drop a comment below if you have questions as I go here. But so like the number one thing, obviously I'm trying to get out of the wind here, that you need to know who are you trying to reach, right? Who's your target audience? Who's the perfect person to join your business or to buy your products? In other words, who are you speaking to? Because if you think you're speaking to everybody, you're really speaking to nobody. So you want to have a type of person that is your perfect target audience, so to speak. So number one is you have to establish who is it that you want to reach? Who is it that you want to speak to build your brand? Who do you want to know your brand? Who's your perfect customer, your perfect target audience? So that's number one. Now, once you've established that, this is where it takes some effort, because you want to do some market research. You want to find out what the perfect person is for your business opportunity or for your product. Whoever that perfect person is, dive deeper and find out what is it that they want. What is it that they need more of? What is it that they want less of? What is it that where do they hang out? What is it like they like to do for hobbies? What is their family situation like? Like, you got to go in and figure out what these people, who is your perfect target audience, what they're searching for. So for example, if your target audience is stay-at-home moms, for example, outside of just being a stay-at-home mom, what are some of their desires? What are some of what are some things that they want? Do they want to make more money, right? Because they're not working a job. So do they want to make more money? Do they want more, do they want to bring their husband home or their wife home or whatever? Do they want things for their kids? Is like education and stuff like that important to them? So you got to speak to the needs, wants, and desires. Yeah, travelers, exactly. People who travel, making it a priority again. Absolutely. Hey, what's going on, Dale? So you have to know who you're trying to reach, and then you have to figure out what are their problems, what do they struggle with. For home business owners and network marketers, I know that most of them, 90% of them, struggle with learning how to generate leads, learning how to close more sales and sign more people up. Those are like the two main things that most entrepreneurs, most network marketers, home business owners, that's what they struggle with. They need more people to talk to about their opportunity. So I teach people how to do that. So find out a little bit about the people in your target market. Now, you want to go beyond the obvious, right? So again, if I was going to do the stay-at-home moms, obviously they want to make more money because they want to stay at home, right? That's kind of the obvious. But what's not so obvious is, what are their feelings and thoughts on education? Do they want to homeschool their kids? Are they public or private schools? You want to figure out where these people are hanging out and find them, right? Where do single moms hang out? Is there magazines that they all tend to follow or subscribe to, right? Are there Facebook groups that they're a part of? Are there, activity groups that they're a part of? Like, do some market research. Now, here's where the aside from the market research, where you really start to drill down into building your brand. Now, if I were to start over again from scratch to build my brand, here's exactly what I would do. I would do my market research. I would find out the biggest concerns or the biggest struggles or the biggest obstacles or some of the most frequently asked questions from stay-at-home moms, if that was my target audience. I would find out what those questions are, what those concerns are, what those challenges are. And then what I would do is I would start making a video. Every single day I would do a video, whether it's on Facebook Live or I just record a video and upload it to Facebook and upload it to YouTube. But I would consistently, on a daily basis, take each one of those different questions or concerns and I would do a video helping to solve that problem. Okay? So an example might be, let's say stay-at-home moms, they're busy, they have kids, their kids got to drop off to school, you got to, pick them up from practice, they do all this, do that, they're bouncing all over the place, right? So maybe, let's just make up an example, maybe one of the concerns is, they don't have enough time throughout their entire day to get everything done. They feel like they're rushing, they're dropping their kids off to school, they're running errands, they're cooking, they're cleaning, they're picking kids up from the practice, they're going to games, right? So maybe what they feel is, man, I just don't have enough time, I wish there was more time in the day, blah, 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 blah. So maybe a video that I would do, wink, wink, if this falls into your category, is I might do a video on, how to break up your day into 15-minute increments to get more done, right? And then, so when I did the video, I would upload it to places that these stay-at-home moms who would struggle with not having enough time, where they hang out. So I might join some Facebook groups, stay-at-home mom Facebook groups, right? And I might post it in there. I might post it on, my Facebook wall. I might go on Instagram and find people like stay-at-home mom hashtags and follow people that are stay-at-home moms and share value. The biggest thing that I want you to get out of this video here is to build your brand. If I was starting from scratch, this is exactly what I would do. This is pretty much what I did do through trial and error. But focus on value. Don't focus on selling your product or having them join your business. For the first couple months, all you want to do is you want to focus on providing value so that you become the go-to person, the go-to guy, the go-to lady for these stay-at-home moms on how to resolve all the different issues and conflicts that they have. I mean, really, yes, that's exactly right. Become a solutions-oriented value provider. That's exactly 100%, Dale, is focus on providing solutions. Focus on value. Don't look at the signups yet. Don't look at, did they buy from me? Just focus on being the value provider that people can turn to if they have questions. And if you do that over time, consistently, what's going to happen is they're going to start seeing you. People, stay-at-home moms, people that you're posting in Facebook groups and whatnot, are going to begin to see you as an authority figure, as somebody like, hey, I have this question about blankety blank. Ooh, maybe Ken knows. And then they go to your YouTube, or they post a question in Facebook groups, under your profile. And you become the go-to person. By doing that, now people start to know, like, and trust you. And the reason why I say doing videos, and I've said this a bunch of times, is that videos actually give you the know, like, and trust factor quicker. In other words, people can see you, they can see your mannerisms, they can hear you, they can watch you. So after a period of time, once you start seeing somebody on video over and over and over again, you feel like you know them. If you were to see them in person, it wouldn't be any different by seeing them on video as it is in person. I mean, it'd be different because they're in person, but you would feel like, oh my gosh, I know this person, because you've seen video after video after video after video of them. So that's why I recommend video. Now, you could do blogging, you could do a bunch of other different things, but I'm talking about if you want to build your brand the fastest from scratch, the fastest way to do that would be through video, so that people can begin to know, like, and trust you much, much quicker. So start making videos, answering questions, concerns about how to do something, how to overcome something, different tips on, maybe another thing for stay-at-home moms is, how to exercise and, maintain your bikini beach body in 15 minutes a day, right? Think about this. Stay-at-home moms or even stay-at-home dads, whatever niche that you're doing, they're busy. They got stuff they're doing. So wouldn't it be cool to share with them a 15-minute regimen, or maybe a 15-minute regimen of exercise and a shake, weight loss shake that they can use to help them lose that weight in 15 minutes a day? Do you think some mothers who want to lose weight but they're stay-at-home moms and they don't have a lot of time, do you think they would be interested in learning about what that regimen is and what that that weight loss shake is? Of course, because you're speaking to their desires. You're speaking to what they want. They want to lose weight. They want more time. Whatever the case is. So make videos that speak to the problems and challenges that these people in your niche, whatever it is that you decide to do, what they're having, what they're struggling with. And then when you take these videos, the first place I would do it is whatever your niche is, I would start joining Facebook groups of that niche and then posting your videos in those groups. Again, you're not trying to sell them anything. All you're doing is you want to just provide value. Hit them with value. While everybody else is spamming and trying to sell their deal, all you're doing is saying, hey guys, do you want to lose weight, in 15 minutes a day? You're a busy stay-at-home mom. You don't have time to exercise and go to the gym. Well, I have the perfect 15-minute a day regimen that you can do to start dropping those pounds. And then you share what that is, right? So you're giving that. Now they're like, wow, that was really useful. I've started using it. It started working. Wow, what other tips does he or she have? And then that's how you become the authority figure. Now, the last tip I want to give you on this is it's very, very, very important that when you make your videos that you always have a call to action. Now, if you're brand spanking new, like you don't even know what a call to action is, it's basically what you want the prospect or the person that watched your video, what do you want them to do next? Okay? So if you're brand new and you don't have a capture page, you don't have any way to capture their information, all I would do is a very simple call to action at the end of my video. So if I just shared this 15-minute weight loss, regimen that stay-at-home moms can do, I might say something at the end of, hey, I hope you got some value from, the weight loss, blah, 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 the regimen that you can do in 15 minutes. If you'd like to get more tips just like this on how you can have a healthier life as a stay-at-home mom, right? Maybe that's your tagline is, living healthy lives as a stay-at-home mom, right? If you'd like to get more tips like this, send me a message, right? Or private message me or text me, right? Your name and email, and I'd be happy to put you on my, stay-at-home mom newsletter. And in that newsletter, I share with you even more tips and tricks on how you can, stay at home, be a stay-at-home mom and live a healthy lifestyle, or whatever your tagline is. But your call to action should be, if you don't have a capture page, if you have no way to capture their information, you want to capture their information because you want to stay in touch with them. So an easy way to do that would just simply be, hey, if you got some great value and you want to get more tips, just like the 15-minute weight loss regimen, direct message me, private message me, or send me a text to this number with your name and your email, and I'll be happy to put you on my stay-at-home mom newsletter or something to that effect. But leave them with a call to action of what you want them to do next. So that is, in layman's terms, as quickly as possible without going into a ton of details. There's obviously more stuff that you can do, that you need to do to grow your audience, build your audience and grow your brand. But if coming out of the gate, if I were to start over from scratch, right, that's exactly what I would start doing. Is I would do market research. I'd figure out who I want to market to, who's my perfect person, right, to buy my products or join my opportunity. I would do market research and find out what their biggest struggles are. What do they want out of life? What do they, what's the average age range? What do they like? Where do they hang out? What are their hobbies? What are their, what do they do in their spare time? What kind of jobs do they have? I'd find out all that stuff. I would compile that information and figure out the top 10 to 20 things that they are struggling with, that they want more of, that they want less of, that they want this, that, right? And I start speaking to them, then become a solutions-oriented value provider, like Dale said, on a daily basis, giving them what they want with a call to action at the end of every video saying, hey, if you want to get on my newsletter where I share even more tips, be sure to, send an email, do this, do that, give them a place that they can, submit their information so that you can continue to stay in touch with them. And you do that consistently, day after day, after week, after week, after month, over and over again. Continue to provide value, just like Gary Vaynerchuk talked about in his, jab, 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 right hook. The jab, jab, jab is value, value, value. The right hook is asking for the sale. So when you're building your brand, you have to build it. You don't start out with buy my product, buy my product. It's jab, jab, jab. It's value, 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 value. And after, 3, 4, 5, 10 values, right? Now you hit them with the right hook. But then after you throw the right hook, you don't keep throwing right hooks. You go back to value. Value, 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 right hook. Value, 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 right hook. Value, value. You see what I mean? So that's the way, if I were to start from scratch, how I would build my brand. Hopefully you're doing this, but for those of you that are brand new, this is money right here. This took me years to figure out. As simple as this took me years to figure out. So I'm like literally cutting off time and money on your learning curve to help you build your brand, which ultimately is going to help you build your business. So take this to heart. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment below. For those of you that want to learn more about how to grow your brand, how to build your audience so that you actually start having, prospects coming to you every single day rather than you having to reach out to them, how cool would it be to get an email of a prospect that gave you their name, phone number, and email and is interested in what it is that you're doing, or they're interested in your product, but you didn't have to go out and talk to them. You didn't have to go out and, hunt them down at the gas stations. They came to you. If that sounds like the way you would want to build your business, it's the way I build my business now, thank God. If you want to learn about that and how you can have that happen for you, then be sure you click on the link right below this video here. It's www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/mastery. You can learn exactly what it is that I do and a lot of other top earners are doing to grow their home business from home. Like from home. Not out on the streets every day, but literally they're growing their business from home. So if you want to learn how to do that, click on the link right below this video. You just have to enter your name and information, and then you're going to get all the details. I'll be on a video on there that explains exactly what we do. So enjoyed sharing with you guys. Dale, thanks for the input. I appreciate it, my man. And again, if you have any questions, drop a comment below. Click the link if you want to learn how to start generating leads for your business every single day. It works like a charm. So with that said, guys, this is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com. Hope I didn't make you too dizzy. I was kind of pacing, but that's what I do. So anyway, love sharing with you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Have an awesome night. Peace out from South Florida. Bye for now.